Welcome back to my channel. It is hump day and we've got another Magic the Gathering market movers to go over here with a ton of cards going up. And I wanted to tell everyone before I jump into things that I do have some links in my description. One is a Patreon link with a variety of tiers, and one of those tiers may be right for you, so please check that out. I also have a TCG player affiliate link, and any purchase that you make using that link, I actually get a small bonus from that, and it really helps support the channel. With that being said, here are my Patreon supporters. You guys are the absolute best, and you're the reason why I can continue to make content on a daily basis. Okay, let's jump into these movers. Starting the list off here today with Fierce Guardianship from Commander 2020. This rare is down 6.75% from 37.19 to 34.68. Blood Crypt, the Secret Lair version, down 6.88% from 17.88 to 16.65. And we've got Worldly Tutor from Commander Collection Green. This card is down 7.06% from 21.39 to 19.88. We have Heliod Suncrown, another Secret Lair card, down 8.10% from 21.61 to 19.86. And we have Marsh Flats from Modern Horizons 2, retracing a bit, 10% from 27.83 to 25.04. And our last loser of the day is Chatterfang Squirrel General. It is a Modern Horizons 2 Mythic, down 10.52% from 15.78 to 14.12. Maybe a good time to grab this card, actually. Next, we're going to talk about the biggest winners of the day, and we are going to start that list off here with Scourge of the Skyclaves. This is a Zendikar Rising Mythic, up 9.36% from 11.32 to 12.38. Now, this card is still in Standard, but it doesn't just see play there. It actually sees play in a variety of other formats like historic white-black decks and also modern black-red, as well as Jund Death Shadow. Next up on the list is Alibaba, a card from a Four Horsemen set, Arabian Nights. This card is up 10.41% from 45.33 to $50. Now, this card is from a Four Horsemen set, so it did have its print run disclosed, and this card in particular only has 31,000 copies ever printed from Arabian Nights. And the next mover on the list today is Spirebluff Canal. We have seen this on the list yesterday. This fast land from Kaladesh is up 12.68% again today from 23.11 to 26.04. This card is seeing play in a lot of formats right now, but the format that uses it the most is historic. With that, is it Phoenix decks, but also sees play in Modern Living End and Blitz decks in Modern. Next up, we have yet another fast land. This is Blooming Marsh from Kaladesh, the black-green fast land, up 14.33% from 9.28 to 10.61. And this card is seeing play across a variety of formats, but the deck that actually utilizes it the most is a Sacrifice deck in Historic. Sees a bit of play in Commander and some play in Modern like Hell's Kitchen decks. And the next card we have is a reserve list card. It is Ring of Maru from Arabian Nights. This card is up 15.38% today from $216.66 to $250. Now, this is a card from Arabian Nights, so it's had its print run disclosed, and this card only has 20,700 copies ever printed. And the next card on the list to talk about today is another card from Arabian Nights, Magnetic Mountain. This card is up 17.27% from 14.82 to 17.38, and you can see how expensive this card is compared to another printing with the same art from 4th edition. This one is a 31-cent card, so you can see how scarce these Arabian Nights cards, and this card only has 31,000 copies ever printed from the original set. Next up, we have Darkslick Shores from Zendikar Rising Expeditions. This is up 20.09% from $13 to $15.60. Now, if you actually compare this price, it's relatively around the same from Scars of Mirrodin, about $15.32 to $15.60 on the market. So it's pretty comparable. It also sees play in Mill right now in Modern and Ad Nauseam decks as well. The next card we have on the list is Yedwin Ifrit from Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights seems to be the hot set of this week so far for the Four Horsemen sets. It's up 20.93% from $107.49 to $130. Now, yes, it is a card from a Four Horsemen set, Arabian Nights, so its print run was disclosed, and there is only 20,700 copies of this card ever printed. And the next card we have on the list to talk about is Geralfs Messenger from Dark Ascension. This zombie card is up 32.05% from 1348 to 1780. Now, this is a great card to have in any sort of zombie tribal deck, and it does see a lot of play because of that in Commander, but it sees play in other formats as well. As you can see right here, it's in that black-green sacrifice build in Modern, but sees play in Commander decks like Yawgmoth, Thran, Physician. And our last mover of the day is City of Brass, another card from Arabian Nights. This is the original printing of the card, up 241.46% from $585.42 to $2,000. Now, this card does see a lot of play right now in Commander, but it also sees play in Modern, like that Ad Nauseam deck that is very popular at the moment. Its print run was disclosed from Arabian Nights, and yes, there is only 31,000 copies of the original City of Brass ever printed. Now we're going to take a look at the biggest foil winners of the day, and we are going to start that list off here with Spinerock Knoll from Lorwyn. This rare land is up 27.49% from 3067 to 3910. We've got Spineworm, a 7th edition foil, up 27.97% from $8.83 to $11.30. We've got Scion of the Ur-Dragon from Time Spiral, up 31.33% from $122.31 to $160.63. And now we have Glamour Die from Eventide. It's up 35.15% from $12.12 to $16.38. And the next foil mover on the list is Hurkyl's Recall from 10th edition. It's up 42.03% from $33.26 to $47.24. Mindbend, this is the 10th edition version of the card, up 65.05% from $4.50 to $7.41. And our next foil mover is Henge of Ramos, an old border foil, up 74.35% from $3.08 to $5.37. We've got Hunted Troll from Ravnica. It's up 76.02% from $14.76 to $26. And our next foil mover is Sensai Golden Tail from Champions of Kamigawa. It's up 88.36% from $10.22 to $19.25. And our last foil mover of the day is Realm Razor from Shards of Alara. It is up 95.31% from $1.28 to $2.50. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my Magic the Gathering market movers. It really means a lot to me. And if you could hit that like button so my video shows up in the YouTube algorithm, I will really appreciate it. And with that being said, let me know what your favorite mover of the day was down in the comment section. And let me know which cards you actually own that were on the list. A lot of Arabian Nights cards on the list here today. I want to know if you've got those cards. Okay, with that being said, I do make these videos Monday to Friday, so I will see you again tomorrow for another Magic the Gathering market movers. And, okay, take care. Being a patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.